Hi, my name is Melissa and I sell on Poshmark and I usually buy from bulk, and I wanted to talk a little bit about both. Um, I'm fairly new. I do pretty well actually, um, but there are some things that I thought that might help somebody new that is starting out. For one, when you're buying from bulk, they have a manifest. A lot of times there are some little blue links, like if you're looking at your manifest, um, hit those, because sometimes if the price seems too good to be true, like a pair of shoes will say 140 bucks or whatever. Um, if you open the link, sometimes it'll be like $29.99. I mean, it's so uh, what they have, the MSRP for the whole box can be really off, I have found. So you may even want to do some research, like if just something looks too good to be true but it doesn't have the little link that you can click on to take you to Amazon, look it up yourself and see if you can find it and what it goes for. I apologize, my lady, but that's one thing I have found that you really need to be careful with. Other than that, I've had really good luck with bulk. Now, for the first time, I did order a box of the apparel, and it's like intimates, bras, underwear, that kind of thing. And I kid you not, all but like 2 things was marked salvage, or I forgot what the other word is, but it's marked salvage. That's like most of these for me, they were like the package was really just trashed, and you can still sell it, but you just have to put it on there. But a lot of the other things were missing things out of it, like the majority. I thought, oh, it wasn't listed as a salvage case. It was listed as the customer returns, which a lot of times if it's listed customer returns, they have the tag still on them. I mean, it's not actual customer returns, it's just liquidated. So that's another thing you got to be careful with. I don't know. I'm going to be real hesitant on buying anything again for like the underwear and stuff like that, especially because they'll usually post a picture. Zoom into the picture and see if you see a lot of tags. Let's see, here's one. Let's see if I can get it off. Ugh. Well, you'll be able to see. It has the salvage tag here. So, yeah. So that is another thing about that. That I was a little bit disappointed in, but other than that, I've had really, really good luck. I mainly do shoes, and I sell them on Poshmark, which I'm moving on to Poshmark because that one can be a little bit. The biggest, I like Poshmark, I do well, but the biggest issue I've had were make sure when you list, like for shoes, I list a lot of shoes. Make sure you list if it has a heel. Take one, hold it up there, and take a picture and post the picture, because you're going to be asked. Guarantee. How tall is the heel? I've learned the hard way on that one. So I really do try to measure it and take a picture and post it. Also, is it narrow or is it wide? If it's like, how narrow is it? That's a hard one to answer, right? I'm like, well, I can't guarantee it's not too narrow for you. I don't know your foot, I'm not a foot person. But anyway, so you have stuff like that. The main thing is that kind of gets under my skin is the low ball. I kid you not. Some of these, I'm like, wow, are you serious right now? For instance, I had a brand new $35 pair of shoes, tags on them. I mean, brand new, $35. I had them listed for $20. I kid you not, this particular person sent me an offer of $5. $5. I'm like, are you serious right now? Okay, so $5. Anybody who sells on Poshmark knows anything below 15, they're going to take $2.95 off the top, right? So $5, that would be what, $3.05 left. That then you got to take the cost of the shoe. So if you purchase it from bulk, they usually will give you with the cost of the, I usually buy cases, cost of the case with the shipping. They'll break it down into how much per shoe you're paying, or per shoe, pair of shoes you're paying. And if it's like $3.50, then I'm going to be paying you to buy the shoes. I mean, come on, really? Really? But that is one thing you will, and I've had it happen many times. I'm like, sometimes I just almost don't even respond. But I usually give them my, where I'm at, take it or leave it. And that does bring up another thing. I don't drop my prices too quickly, because I've had people, where once somebody did not end up buying them, and because I guess it wasn't cheap enough for them or whatever, and then somebody comes in, doesn't even offer, make an offer, like they just buy what I have it for. Like, I've had that happen quite a few times. So don't think you have to take, if you have something listed for $20, don't think you have to take a $10 offer just to get it, unless you're just desperate to move it. I'm fortunate my husband works and I stay home, so this is kind of like my little side job. So I'm not forced to move stuff. So, I've kind of almost have a, shoe store in here now, but I'm really not forced to move it. So, it depends on your situation, if you really need to move it. But if you can hold out a little while, you may get what you have it listed for. I found that out. So you have that, and other than that, it works pretty well. Like I said, my main thing is the lowball offers. Be prepared, and you're going to get a lot of them, and a lot of questions. That's the other thing. So as much information as you can put with your listing, the better. I'm trying to branch out a little bit and move into clothes. Oh, I'm scared, but I am gonna do it. I bought a mannequin, set it up for my husband one morning. He didn't know with just this much showing. It has eyes. He about had a heart attack, but that was fun. But yeah, it's a good little side job. I don't do it like for a living. I do it just to kind of have some supplemental income. And I like it. And if you're interested in doing it, it might be worth a try at least, to see if you like it. If you don't like it, you don't have to, continue. But those are just a few little things that I've seen working on the Poshmark and with the bulk items. Bulk, you definitely want to be careful. For the most part, it's really good. But you definitely, if the MSRP on the box is like $10,000, you need to investigate, and go through the items on the manifest and see if they're actually the amount they have them listed for, because I have found that is most of the time not the case. So it's going to be a lot less than what they have it listed for. So just be careful with that. And as far as Poshmark, I've had really good experience with Poshmark. It can be a little bit trying at times. So put as much information as you can on your listing, and try not to let the low ballers get under your skin. And I've gotten to where I just laugh it off. I'm like, oh, can you believe? But, and because you will get them. But I think you'll do well. I mean, you have to share a lot. That is one thing, you know, sometimes on a weekend, I'm not sharing, then I'm not selling. So you do have to share a lot. But if you're willing to do that, you'll do pretty good. All right, well, I hope this helps somebody out that maybe looking to get into it or just starting. Like I said, I'm no pro, haven't been in it too long, but those are some of the things I have learned. So I hope it helps. Happy poshing.